What is going on, Warriors? It is your boy Shinryu, and it is time for another Street Fighter Duel video. I'm here today pretty much because there was an announcement that was pretty much sought out earlier in today, and I wanted to just go right ahead and just address my thoughts and opinions on the announcement. This is an announcement that was pretty much sent out in Discord channel, so if you guys haven't seen it yet, you can go right ahead into Discord channel and check it out. But I'm going to go right ahead to actually go through the announcement as well over here, and we're going to be reading it together and pretty much taking a look at why it may be a good thing and maybe why there might be some concerns, whatever, all that kind of different stuff. Just different thoughts have been flying up over my head since I saw the announcement. Okay, so I actually haven't read it in depth, but I have a pretty good summary, but I'm going to read it over here in the chat here. Okay, so pretty much it's obviously about the excess fragment that we pretty much have and other inventory items that we have in the game. For me, the major issue is the fragments itself. Whenever you do have excess fighters in your draw, you get something like this, like I currently have right now. You know, you have 20 fighters and I have to clear out with awakening and stuff like that, and typically I will go right ahead and do some awakening, but for today I'm going to be holding back a bit because I actually want to see what the actual stuff is. Okay, so I'm a little bit confused as well because they're seeing something about some maintenance happening tonight as well. We just had a recent maintenance, you know, was it just yesterday or something like that. I like to think I'm reading this at the right time because I haven't seen anything else, but we're going to be going through everything to make sure that I understand pretty much what they're saying totally. So let's go right ahead and read what this stuff actually says right now. Okay, so it says we have received a lot of feedback about players being frustrated with excess fragments and other inventory items. In order to address this issue, we will be releasing the following after tonight's maintenance. Okay, I don't know if it's been dropped already because obviously it's kind of crazy that a maintenance just happened last night and then there's supposed to be another one tonight. I'm just wondering if, you know, I haven't checked the time zone to see if it's kind of like different. Maybe I'm just sort of like ahead, but I like to think Discord kind of shows the time based on your own time zone. So if you're seeing 1:39 p.m. today, it's pretty much 1:39 p.m. today, meaning, you know, it's past the last, you know, update. But we're going to go right ahead and continue. Our maintenance will be more precise here. Okay, so it's the exchange shop details. Okay, so players who have 30 plus triple S fighters and have reached chapter 27 plus will unlock the exchange shop where they can exchange the following fragments for other resources. Okay, now first of all, let's go right ahead and let's see if we actually qualify for this. Maybe that's why I'm not seeing nothing. Okay, so you need to have at least 30 plus triple S fighters. I don't think in any particular order. I know I do have several triple S fighters, so let's go right ahead and let's count the amount of triple S fighters I have. I'm going to go turn by turn based on faction, so that way we don't get overwhelmed or don't kind of lose track. Okay, so we have about 3, 4, that makes it 7, 8 with Kami, 12, 15, 17. Okay, so we do have 17 triple S fighters in the win section. All right, I'm just going to put the number down here, look for like a calculator on the side, so that way I don't have to start doing some major maths as much as I love my maths. Okay, so just going right here, put number 17, and then we're going to go over to the Thunder faction, and we have a 3, 7, 8, 12, again 15, 18, and we have 18 from this. Obviously 15 times 2 is 30. We already know that we've already surpassed the 30 plus fighter with the 18, but I'm just going to go right ahead, just figure out how many triple S I have in the overall. Okay, in terms of like the fighters, so we got 3, we got 6, we got 9, we got 12, and we got 12 from Flame. I'm not surprised about this. Flame is not going to be one of my strongest suits, so we're going to put that over here right now. Okay, and we're going to keep on going here. Let me have a look at the history. Why do it look like these numbers are not adding up correctly based on my calculation here? Oh, actually, I think I actually just did a reset. So we had 8. We had something the first time. We had 18 the second time. Okay, and yeah, and then they have 12 right now. Okay, that puts us at 47. Now we'll go over to the master, and surprise, surprise, yeah, I do have some triple S fighters in master. So we have 3 triple S fighters in the master. Okay, just going to put that in there, and then for Inferno we have 4 triple S fighters in there. Obviously you're more likely to have more of those, and then of course last but not least we do have that one extra, you know, from Blanket, but I won't count him because he pretty much you get him triple S just by pairing, so I'm just gonna leave it at 54. So we have 54 fighters right now, and I've actually gone to the shop to see if there's anything new specific that we can actually exchange, you know, and I'm looking around here. They didn't actually give us, you know, and it's named for the actual exchange shop that you can actually use this for. So I've gone through everything, and all I can see are just generic stuff that have been available in the past. Okay, so pretty much all the old stuff that you typically would see, and so no surprises there at all. I think maybe, like I read before, there might be another update coming up tonight. So if you guys have to do some rushes, maybe you want to do it. Maybe it's going to be one of those minor updates that only takes about a few hours, but no details in that. Now let's get into the details with regards to what these exchangeable items are. Okay, so what you can exchange are going to be your B grade win invitations. Okay, so that's going to be those B frags that I believe we're talking about. Oh, hold on here. No, that's not that. That's going to be those blue light cards, the invitation tickets. I hope I have an example of some of those right now. I don't think I do, but it's going to be like the B grade version of these kind of cards. You guys already know what it is. It's A grade version. So the B grade win invitation, Thunder, Flame. We're also going to get B grade invitation as well. So that's the general one that's kind of like this one over here. All right. And then we have the B grade fragments too, which is our B frags here. So I'm not going to be bringing any of this right now because I actually want to see what the exchange items are, because if they are actually awesome, then obviously you can always do all those tradings right away. I don't want to start mixing them up and start combining to make more characters. And then of course we do have factional invite, for bees and all that kind of stuff. And then of course we have the characters themselves that are the B characters. Okay, one of the reasons why I'm not super excited about these actual change. Okay, and we're talking about the likes of, let's go, Dan, Sakura, Ryu, Ken, Cody, Rufus, Hakan, Ibuki, and Rolento, all the typical B grade fighters that you will typically find, all these typical fellows right here. All right, and of course after that they say something about an inventory expansion as well. So you're going to get an additional 5 slots compared to what you had before. So obviously if you're a level 11, you get 55 slots. You go from 55 slots to 60 slots, and you're level 12, you go from 6 slots to 70 slots. Level 13 goes 65 to 80 slots, which is actually a huge jump. And then of course level 14, 70 to 100 slots. Now when it comes to this level, so I have no understanding what they're talking about here because I actually haven't bought any slots. So I don't know if they're talking about the level over, and hopefully I can find the right spot. I'll go over the VIP sections here. Okay, so obviously we're on level 11 right now. Oh, there it is, actually this, because over here they say maximum fighters in roster plus 50, right, for level 11. So now we're going to be having plus 60 slots, that kind of stuff. So I guess this is what they're talking about with regards to the level stuff. So it's actually over with regards to the fighting VIP. However, they are hoping this to actually make sense and make things all good and all right. All rosy, all dandy. I'm still level. I'm still some way off. Hope I can actually push further, because obviously whenever you do all these refreshes, you get a lot more rewards than you typically would there. But here is my take on the whole thing. Now, when they say you can actually exchange these items for other kind of items, I'm curious as to what kind of items it can be. Are they going to be like gems? I doubt it's going to be gems. It's going to be too easy for us to get something like that from gems. Maybe it is. Who knows? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's going to be something else that we use. Maybe it's going to be some of these other alternative store tickets. Okay. The one thing I hope it is not, maybe something like, well, let's go to where we do have some of these characters here. Maybe it's going to eventually become these kind of like fighter tickets. But what this does obviously is that you can use these fighter tickets to obviously get stuff like fake gems. You can also get some additional A grade gems, because obviously those ones actually frags. They give you opportunities to get master inferno characters, also boost your existing flame, thunder, and wind faction characters. However, if they decide I want to use it for money, man, I'm gonna just be like, what, that's the one thing I don't want. I don't want it for money. Yeah, sure. Sometimes money can get scarce, but it's easy to like get money over all the other resources out there. There are other obviously alternatives, with regards to money and stuff like that. But I think the most realistic is going to be from the dismissal shop here. So it might end up being this kind of like tickets here, which fair enough. We still have some good stuffs in here. The fake gems are not bad options, but still it is kind of really limited. And well, instead of just stacking up characters, might as well use some fake gems and push your factions, rather your assassins, supports, tanks, and all the other characters out there, push them to better in the situation that they currently are right now. But that's pretty much it with my thoughts. However, I don't want to stop there. Here's where the kicker is for me when it comes to this stuff here, okay? One of my dreams, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys' dreams, and everywhere I've discussed this, I believe, twice at the very least, is the fact that you can obviously get these B characters to eventually have the triple S versions, right? Many you can now go right ahead and update them. This would have been a perfect opportunity rather than just shocking us with this, surprising us, and actually giving us this. Then you can now actually go and start building up your characters here, because I can bet you not many people even have them at this particular level, current level right now, or just like at the maximum, S plus, because you probably would have used them one of these other characters so that create some extra space. And I, for one, I'm not the kind of person who likes to actually invest my gems, because I'm free to play, to start releasing extra slots that I know are going to get filled up easily. Because I've actually had way more, you guys have seen videos before, I've had way more characters beyond 155 and all that kind of stuff that has made it a little bit frustrating. So all I'm just hoping is that whatever level it is actually would help the default level, but still it is kind of like frustrating. And not only that, you guys are seeing the full stuff here. We still have some full caps a little bit here. Obviously I haven't even unleashed the ones that I have in the bag here, so I'm just curious to see how it actually works out. I hope that this is actually something that that is like, I don't know how the maintenance is going to work, because obviously typically the maintenance takes several hours if we can actually see it. But if there's going to be a back-to-back maintenance, that's kind of like poor management in my opinion. However, it is the fact that we don't actually get a chance to maybe see them, unleashing the AAA version can be quite frustrating. But at the same time, how about if they're actually doing this? They're actually creating a chance for you guys to now get rid of all your B frags and that kind of whatever, so that they eventually release these characters in the triple S versions, and then you have to start from scratch to build them up. Obviously it's going to be easier because you're going to easily get those B frags and that kind of stuff. It's not going to be as much grindy as typically going through and trying to get characters from the draws and all that kind of stuff like that. But still, overall we can be actually positive, because we have an idea what they're planning to do with regards to the exchange. So that's something that is going to be exciting to see. When the exchange does get unveiled, then we'll definitely know for sure how we feel about it going forward. However, for some reason, if I'm the only one who's not seeing whatever update has gone through that may have actually shown this, exchange that they might be talking about, comment in the section down below and let me know what if you guys see something like that. And if you guys haven't seen the stuff yet, there are a lot of people who are actually quite excited about it, as I showed on the screen earlier. A lot of positive, 30 loves, 23 likes, 3 fires. Most people are, maybe, I don't think there's anyone who's actually displeased about it so far. So overall, it's a positive vibe that's being gotten from this. Hopefully that also encourages the devs to get these characters to be in their triple S form. Come on guys, we already know that this stuff exists. We've seen it in the other versions. It's just going to be just a minor add into the game to just actually let these characters fully exist, and not just exist, but also be really viable and really strong, because they've been shit for a long time. Rio and Ken don't deserve this kind of treatment. Otherwise guys, it's been your boy Shin. You just want to just go right out the gate, sort this stuff out real quick. Make sure you smash a like on the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and of course turn on notification bells so that you can always get an update whenever I release videos, because I do work on several times when I actually release either Street Fighter Duel videos or these Dark Legion videos. Just are the two I'm covering right now. Otherwise guys, take it easy and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.